Hey guys, China in town here, and we are finally back with Tailor Tales. So it's been a long time coming. I've been on hiatus for almost about over 2 months now. I want to apologize to the bottom of my heart over this hiatus. I know 2020 was supposed to be my year for this channel, but this whole summer I've been pretty much practically, if I'm not at work, then I'm here at home just basically going to sleep to get ready to go back to work the next day. So I've been pretty much working. I mean, a lot of people are, honestly, because we're still in a pandemic. People right now are really going through it. People are out of jobs. People probably have loved ones that are getting, sick and stuff. And my heart goes out to all of you guys. And I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope you guys, are all taking care of yourselves and making sure you're washing your hands, wearing your mask when you're out in public, and just most importantly, staying home. Seriously, because, this stuff is not a joke. And I definitely, it hit home for me myself, because just a while back, a few weeks, actually about like a month or so ago, month and a half ago, I had to take my mom to the hospital because she had low blood sugar, and so it was pretty scary to see, because I definitely thought, something crazy was gonna happen. I thought it would be definitely something worse, but I'm just so thankful and happy that she's doing a lot better now. And I've been watching, I've been more vigilant with her and making sure she's okay. So if, I'm not doing that, then I'm at work. And just now, especially this past few weeks, I've been definitely trying to get, back into the mojo, trying to get ready for school. Just checked right now. I got it's a great thing. My classes are all paid for. And one of the classes that I had on a wait list is finally off the wait list. And best believe, I definitely needed this class out of all of them, because that's what I need to graduate. Like, that's what I need for my my degree. So I'm definitely excited for this semester, even though it's gonna be a lot different than the traditional college class, because I have like 2 classes online, and then one class. Well, no. One of my classes is blended. I have one online class fully, and then I have one in-person class. No, 2 in person. And so I'm just trying to get ready and adjust to all that, and trying to just figure everything out, honestly. But hopefully with school and work, I can hopefully just really find a good balance to be able to focus on all that and still focus on this channel more so. And definitely get the content going, trying to get all this stuff pushed out. We can continue to go on and do bigger and better things, play more games on this channel, because we've been playing Tailor Tales for a long time. Since for Bachelorette Challenge, we've been playing that for a year now. That should have been done. We remember back in, we finally finished Neil's route back in March this year? February? So that took a little too long. I'm just saying, that, to me personally, that just took way too long. And so just send me some positive vibes, guys. Hopefully everything will get more consistent. Hopefully there'll be some more organization on this channel and just in my personal life. And so now let's get back into this game. So, okay, we have Tailor Tales here. So pretty much where we left off, we were doing last video was chapter 2. So if you haven't watched that one, please go ahead and check it out. I will leave a link in the description. Also, there will probably be a link or something you can click on at the end of the video if you want to just zoom ahead and get to that. If you haven't watched it already, please do. So basically, pretty much what happened, I'm just going to give it away because it's been a while. But please, I ask that you guys, please do check it out and watch it if you can. Basically, what happened was Pooper's boyfriend, who was his name? Alex, I think it is. Basically, he ditched us on our date night, and he also ditched his brother Dimitri on his birthday. And basically we went over to his house, Dimitri's house, and basically, Dimitri's just like, man, my brother's not here, my mama's not here, my daddy's not here, it's my birthday, nobody's here. And it's just like, boy, let's make a cake. So basically that's what they did. They made a cake or whatnot, and the boyfriend still never showed up. He basically had excuses of whatever, trying to, whatever. And basically later on, we find out what actually happened and why Alex basically, flaked on us at the last minute over our date and basically left his brother hanging on his birthday. And the reason is because he cheated. Guys, he cheated on us. He was with a girl. I'm just like, man. And now we got Pooper Licks crying over this dude. And her friend's just like, oh my gosh, girl. Crying. And I'm just like, man. But let's be real here. If you've been following this channel, and this series so far, even though we're on chapter 3 now, you already know, like, Alex from the jump, like, he just wasn't anything. Like, he just wasn't about nothing. He was a bum. He's a loser. So I don't know why Pooper Licks even gave him time of day. Okay? But I don't want to keep anybody hanging more than we already are hanging. So I'm going to get right into the video, and we're going to get started. So this is chapter 3 of Dimitri's route. As always, we have to pay, of course. Nothing in life is free. Just kidding. Sometimes. I don't know. Today's the day. I'm standing in front of an empty store. My boutique. Roasted. I'm so done. Y'all remember when I first named this back in the other video? Roasted. I can't. With the help of Grandma's inheritance, I was able to purchase my own store so that I could pursue my dreams after finishing up college and getting my bachelor's degree in fashion. Okay, girl, go ahead now. Get that degree. And this is it. My own boutique. I hurry and take out my keys to open up the front door. That has to be so exciting to own a business. And then having like your own place of a business. That would be so exciting. An empty large room greets me. It's stripped of any personality and it needs some touching up to do. Not a problem. This has been my dream since I was a little girl. Time to get to work. It's taken me some time, and along with the help of my best friend Sarah, we finish up the boutique. So I think this is a time jump, time skip, whatever. It's basically, I guess maybe a while later, it seems like. Woo! I can't believe it's finished, says Sarah as she stretches out. It looks amazing. Thanks for all your help. I'm really grateful that Sarah also lives in the same city and helped me out. We stayed in contact after college, where Sarah majored in photography. She's been a great friend so far. What are you going to do with your spare bedroom? Sarah asks, gesturing towards an empty room down the hall. I shake my head. I don't really have any idea what to do with it. Storage, perhaps? I'm not sure. You could turn it into a cat room, become a cat lady, Sarah says to me with a smirk. I am not a cat lady, I reject. Well, I am. Excuse you guys, okay? Bye. Sarah laughs. Well, when's the last time you went out on a date after you dumped that one guy? Alex? I look down. I don't know. A few months ago, perhaps, I mumble. It's a lie, though. I haven't really had a boyfriend anymore after Alex, and that was almost 3 years ago. Flirted here and there with some guys during college, but I feel myself weary of men now. See, look what Alex did. He just messed up her perception of men. Man, go away, Alex. Screw you, Alex. I hope we don't ever see him again. Finding out your boyfriend has been messaging women behind your back, it really did hurt my self-esteem for a while, and it damaged my trust in men. Which I know is illogical to apply to the entirety of men out there, but it is what it is. Come on, let's get out of this boutique and go have a drink in the city somewhere, Sarah suggests, changing subject. Oh, sure. Do you know anything close by? I ask, knowing Sarah knows the city more than I do. Of course. It's not too far from here. We can get there by foot. Me and Sarah are walking around, exploring the city center and all of its shops. It's busy and lively. There's people walking around everywhere. I'm not used to such a crowd. People are bumping into me because it's so crowded on the sidewalk. That's when I bump into something tall and fluffy. I jerk back, flustered. I walk into someone like that. Sorry, I lost my footing there. What is that? Oh. Giant cat eyes stared back at me. It's a fluffy cat costume holding a bunch of flyers. Really? You guys, oh my god. He said mew. Really? What kind of cat meows like that? Mew. No problem. Do you want to try out our delicious brownies at Mew Cafe and pet some cats? They say in a high-pitched voice. Now you have a high-pitched voice? Are you serious? Talk about some mew. The person brandishes one of the flyers. Sarah quickly grabs my wrist, tugging me away from them. Come on, Pooper. Don't get holed up by people like these. Just ignore them. Huh? Is he a furry? Oh gosh. Wait, Pooper? Pooper licks? The person in question in a much lower and regular voice. I tilt my head to the side. Yes, I answer hesitantly. Do I know you? I'm pretty sure I don't know anyone who has a job where they have to wear a cat costume. I'd never let them hear the end of it, if I did. It's me, Dimitri. Dimitri? Right, who is that? Talk about some mew. Me stop. Are you trying to pick her up or what? Sarah suddenly accuses them. Is that some sort of pickup line you have ready for women who bump into your ridiculous costume? Okay, Sarah, I'm gonna need for you to kind of fall back a little bit and relax a bit. Like, this dude is just doing his job. Calm down. Meow. Oh my gosh, now it's high-pitched. Are you serious? Talk about some... Meow. The giant cat head looks down at the pavement as if he's embarrassed. It's too comical looking. I'm Dimitri Kotiv, Alexander's younger brother. Remember? Oh, I exclaim. Well, I haven't seen Dimitri ever since that day. I think it was on his birthday, actually, right before I found out about Alex. Once I broke up with Alex, naturally, I didn't see Dimitri anymore. I'm sorry, I didn't quite recognize you there, I say with a smile. Sarah cocks me an eyebrow. You know this guy? Yes, I just didn't know you had such a job like this. I gesture to his cat costume. He suddenly places both hands in front of his crotch, acting shy. Don't judge. I work at Mew Cafe and they asked me to hand out flyers. Let's see. Fierce. I should take a picture. Angelic or kind. I see. Sounds rough. Isn't it hot in there? Yeah, They look like they live in California or something. I couldn't do that. Imagine living somewhere hot like California and having to wear that costume for hours. Yeah, I'll be like, I'm quitting. I'm done. I see. Sounds rough. Isn't it hot in there? He bobs the giant cat head up and down to nod at me. It's a bit sweaty in here, but I can manage. Come on, Pooper. As much as I'd like to catch up with guys wearing creepy cat costumes, I would like to get that drink now. You can drink at Mew Cafe. Why you gotta say it like that? Talk about some you can drink at the cafe. Dimitri, shut up. For real. No thanks. Sarah immediately shoots down the idea. Oh my gosh. Sarah is such a pooper. It didn't sound like such a bad idea though. I don't mind talking to Dimitri a bit longer. I don't mind either. I'm gonna need for Sarah to just go away if she's gonna keep acting like that for real. Alright, it was nice seeing you again, Dimitri, but my friend is getting impatient. I nod my head at him, and I'm about to leave before a fluffy paw is wrapped around my wrist. The fluffy paw lets go of my wrist Ooh, geez, guys. Okay, so I just drank some water, and I don't know why I'm so belchy. The fluffy paw lets go of my wrist after noticing the strange look I was giving him, and he offers me a flyer. My shift is over in 2 hours. Do you think you can drop by the cafe then, and we can catch up? A bit curious to see what has become of Alex's little brother, I nod my head and accept the flyer. Sure, I'll see you then, I say with a warm smile, then wave him goodbye. Sarah gives me a disappointing look as we both walk away. I can't believe you fell for that. It's like the oldest trick in the book, pretending they know you so they can lure you somewhere you've never been before. Oh, that is a good point, because he really, like, if that, I mean, I'm not saying it's not Dimitri, but it's kind of like, if you know somebody and whatever, why don't he just take off his costume to just reveal himself? That would have helped a lot better too, because he didn't even take off his costume. So I mean, I kind of see where Sarah is coming from with that, why she was acting so, like, go away, why are you whatever, so skeptical and stuff, because it's just like, yeah, she don't know him, Pooper knows him, but Sarah don't. So Sarah was just like, he didn't even take off his mask, so how are we supposed to really know that's Dimitri? Sarah, it's okay, I really do know him. Are you sure? I mean, that could have been anyone hidden beneath that outrageous costume. You don't even really know what he looks like. Sarah has a point there, but I know it's not some random stranger. It'll be Dimitri for sure. He'll just look a little bit older than the last time I saw him. Exactly. Especially if it's only been 3 years. Like, people don't change that much over in 3 years, unless he was like a little kid, okay? It's Alex's younger brother, I say quietly. Sarah scrunches up her face. You mean that scumbag Alex? I cringe, remembering the fallout I had with my ex after I found out about his escapades with a certain dating app. Oh yeah, it was on a dating app. I was like, really? On a dating app? Really? Wow. You're trash. Alex is trash. But man, Sarah is giving all this energy talking about some scumbag Alex. I'm like, girl, where was his energy with Neil? Like, y'all was really just hyping Neil up to make him seem like he was so great and so cool. But he was a scumbag too. I'm like, bro, you're annoying. Yeah, that Alex, all right. Then don't see that guy, Sarah exclaims. What, his brother, you mean? Just stay away from him. It's bad news. I don't think catching up with Alex's younger brother is bad news. It's not like he is Alex himself. I've always been on good terms with Dimitri. Good point. It's not like he's the one that cheated on me. What's the harm in talking to him for a bit? Next thing you know, Alex will be there. Then what? Okay, she's making a good point too. I admit, I feel a pang of anxiety creep up inside of me. I try to push it aside. I don't think Alex would be caught dead in a cat costume, I say with a snort. Seeing the worried look in Sarah's eyes, I hang my head down. I'll be careful, I tell her. I don't want to run into Alex either. Well, my thing is, if you do, then just walk away. And if he tries to do something goofy and crazy, call the cops. Sarah shakes her head as she leads the way into the city. After me and Sarah parts ways, I decide to head to the address that's listed on the flyer. Sarah still tried to get me to not go, but I almost feel like I have to talk to Dimitri. I feel it's almost a sort of closure, I guess. My relationship with Alex went really sour after I broke up with him, and he kept calling me for months afterwards, not leaving me alone. And that's what they do, though. Like, he knows he was wrong, and he knows why you're not picking up his phone calls. But you still want to blow up my phone? Like, to talk about what? Like, you did what you did. Don't talk to me. I haven't seen Dimitri since that day either, but he's just an innocent bystander, and he's always been like a little cute brother to me, who now apparently works at a cute cafe, judging by the very feminine looking flyer in my hands. A bit later, and I arrive at the cat cafe. It's late in the afternoon, so there's not as many customers there. When I enter, I immediately greeted by a cat who jumps up on my shoulder. Whoa! I shriek, stabilizing myself as the cat is on my shoulder. It's an orange tabby purring and meowing in my ear. I think they really want attention. I laugh and scratch their chin, which they rub against my cheek as well. This is cute! I didn't think a cat cafe would make me smile like this. The cat's nails are digging into my top, though, and I worry it's going to ruin it, so I try to shoo off the cat.
Oh.
Hey, you're here, a voice suddenly says. Oh, look at Dimitri looking grown. He all grown. Before I know it, the cat is lifted from my shoulder, and instead it's being cradled in the arms of a tall, young man. Wow, he's so tall. I was a bit worried you weren't going to show up, he says with a shy smile. That dimple when he smiles immediately triggers my memories. It's definitely Dimitri. That mole is still in the same spot underneath his right eye. With that staggering height of his, he towers over me like a true adult. He's definitely gotten a growth spurt somewhere along those 3 years. I haven't seen him. He and Alex look alike, but Alex is shorter and had a tougher look to him, whereas Dimitri is much taller and has a more elegant demeanor. His face has grown these delicate new features. He's definitely not some kid anymore. And I can't believe I'm checking out my ex's little brother. Yeah, chill out, girl. How old is he now anyway? You better calm it down. I stutter, unable to form thoughts for a second. Dimitri, hi, I managed to say. Dimitri places the cat down on the ground, who happily struts away. When he straightens his back and looks at me in the eye, he bashfully averts them just as fast, scratching the back of his head. I'm off shift now, but would you like something to drink or eat? My treat. I've had something to drink before, but I wouldn't mind trying out that delicious brownie you mentioned. Okay, here, take a seat. Dimitri guides me to one of the seats near the window in the corner of the store. There's a cat sleeping on the windowsill, and I reach out to pet him. I'll be right back, says Dimitri before he disappears. Yo, what's up with his shoulders? That's really driving me crazy. Now, it wasn't in the YouTube comments, but somebody did make a comment about his shoulders. They was like, what's wrong with his shoulders? I have no clue. But now that they mention that, I can't unsee that now. Like they're just hella lopsided. Like, oh God. Let me stop. Let me shut up. As I'm sitting there petting the sleeping cat, my mind drifts off to Dimitri. What are the chances that I run into Dimitri today? I sure hope I won't be running into Alex anytime soon. Well, if you keep mentioning Alex, you're gonna probably meet him. Has it ever happened to anyone where you think about somebody so much, or you mention them so much to other people or whatever, and then just one day out of the blue you see them? Yeah, don't do that. Stop it. I take a quick look around the cafe, but I don't see my ex anywhere, and a breath of sigh of relief. Sarah has got nothing to worry about, and Dimitri is as harmless as a fly, I think. Really? Do you really think that? Like, you just met him today. Wow. It's been a while since I've seen him, and he wasn't so tall and manly the last time either. Even his voice grew deeper. I mean that kind of happens during puberty. Geez. A little later, and Dimitri is at my table again with a dish in his hand. For you, he says as he presents me the brownie. He takes a seat opposite of me as I reach for the small fork and cut off a small slice of the brownie. I slowly put it in my mouth, savoring the chocolate melting on my tongue. It's good, I say excitedly. Dimitri chuckles at me. Good. I helped make it with the pastry chef here. Oh, still pursuing delicious desserts, are we? I mentioned with a chuckle. Then I place my fork down. I didn't come here to eat after all, and I asked a question that's been burning in my mind. So, about that cat costume. That cat costume? Dimitri repeats slowly. Ooh, geez, my eye is itchy. Please don't remind me. It's already embarrassing enough I have to wear it, but even more so when I run into someone I know. I'd like to point out I had no idea who you were until you told me, I joke. Dimitri's cheeks burn a nice pink as he realizes this, and he awkwardly fidgets in his chair. Fair enough, he mumbles. So, why a cat cafe? Are you secretly a cat fan? I do recall the fact he's kept that umbrella with the cat paws on them all these years. He must have really liked that umbrella. Oh, well, I do adore them, says Dimitri as he laughs with a wide smile. There's that adorable dimple again. Alexander is allergic to them, so we could never get a cat. Hearing Alex's name gets mentioned makes my stomach churn in an unpleasant way. How is he? I ask. You know you don't care. Even though I really don't want to know the answer. Now he's probably going to be like, oh yeah, he's a millionaire. He gets hella girls. Like he has OnlyFans. Nah, let me stop. Let me hush. Dimitri grows quiet as he stares at the table in thought, the smile vanishing from his face. He lives alone in the city next to ours. I think he works at some graphic design company, but I haven't heard from him in a while. Oh, good. That means I won't be running into him anytime soon. On the other hand, I want to ask Dimitri, does Alex regret what he did? Does he have another girlfriend? But I don't really want to burden Dimitri with these kind of awkward questions. Yeah. Dimitri gives me a sad smile. He's got a girlfriend, if that's what you want to know. Boy, really? Oh, I don't care particularly, I say hastily, but enough about him. Back on topic. You like cats? Why not just volunteer at an animal shelter? Because volunteering at an animal shelter and actually working 8 hours in a cat costume are two different things. You get paid to be in that cat costume. You don't get paid to watch these little cats for a couple hours at a volunteer center, okay? He got bills to pay. Dimitri shakes his head. No, I need the money. I'm so done. How come? I'm 19 and in college right now. I want to move out and live on my own for a change. It feels weird to hear he's in college right now. Last time he was still just a high school kid, but I guess even Dimitri needs to go to college at some point. It was over 2.5 years ago that he was still in high school after all. Well, don't they have dorms for that? I suggest. For me, it was a pretty great experience. A bit chaotic at times, but you'd have fun with everyone at least. Dimitri bites his lip, closing his eyes as if he's in agony about something. It's true, they offer on-campus dorms, but he trails off, not really explaining his reason. But what? Maybe Dimitri's too shy for a roommate. He turns his head away from me and stares out the window. Their shared bedrooms are gross. It's like no one knows how to clean. I stifle a chuckle. Are you perhaps by chance a germaphobe? No, he immediately responds, looking shocked. If you saw the bathroom I was supposed to take a shower in, even you would run away in fear. This time, I do laugh at the image Dimitri puts in his head. College dorms aren't exactly known for being sanitary places. I do know what he means. Come on, it can't be that bad, I say, trying to stop my laughter. I take another bite from my brownie again. It's not even the mold in the bathroom that did it, says Dimitri as he slumps into his chair. It was the used tampon someone tied around the doorknob. Oh, that's so disgusting. Yeah, I would have left too. I don't blame you. Oh God. Oh jeez, that's just gross. Okay. Yeah, I think that statement just did me in. Okay, we're gonna actually just stop like right here. So this is part of chapter 3 of Tailor Tales, Dimitri's Route. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far. You guys know I love Tailor Tales. It's a great game. Shout outs to Celiana for creating this game. She is the creator of Tailor Tales. She has her own Patreon, so if you like what you see, she's currently always updating this game, always keeping everybody posted. So definitely, if you love this game, definitely go and show her some support on her Patreon. Donate her some money. Do whatever you can. And if you're enjoying this channel so far, and especially this video, definitely leave a comment talking about how much you love this video and how gross this statement is. Share with friends of this video. And most importantly, definitely leave a like and definitely subscribe for more. So I will definitely see you guys next video.